Everybody, welcome back to the stream. Well, I don't know if there's anyone yet, but I just say it in advance. I like to do that. Let's see. Let's make sure that my stream is online, so that we don't have any misconceptions over here. The channel, boop, 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 boop. Here we go. It seems to be working. I was in this case. Let's see if everything on my computer is set correctly, so that we don't have a problem over here.
What are we waiting for?
What are we waiting for? We're waiting on nothing, punk. Now shut up, know your role and shut your mouth. We're coming right up, so don't worry about a thing. Okay, here we are. We probably have to go to another location. Oh man, it didn't get anything. So we have to do the questioning here again. That's a shame. We have to do that again.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party.
I thought it saved this part, but it didn't.
She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Torrelson? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Some rather bad news.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Torrelson?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
Okay, calm down, sir.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Torrelson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure.
Yeah, it's procedure.
Girls.
Calm down.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Torrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear
Operator,
something
give
funny,
me
Torrelson?
dispatch.
Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a
Putting you through
suspect.
now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks.
Very good.
Need to check if she was a regular.
Okay, I had this the last time as well.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
This is important.
So she went out without her handbag? At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Yeah.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Okay, we're gonna leave this one here. Let's see these mud drenched shoes over here.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Okay. Good job.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Yes, he was.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Let's check this out.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Yeah, me too. She left, so this is important. So we don't need that. The girls' room, I don't know if there's something important here. No.
Don't think this is any use to us.
This one wasn't either, if I'm correct.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Dun, dun, dun. I think there's something with that boat that's very important.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Okay, we got all the clues. Now it's time to interrogate this man again. I had a few
For the record,
incorrections.
Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
For the record,
Shit.
Tarleton, did you kill your wife?
Oh my God. No. I didn't kill my wife. And fuck you for suggesting it.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave
Okay,
the
this
party
one
and
was
go
good.
off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Okay.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Tarleton. We
Spill
like the
it,
look of you for
Tarleton.
this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Damn.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Let's see what jacket. Let's see if I accuse him what he says.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Torrelson broad had her last drink at Barron's bar. We should check the place out.
Should do that.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Does it, Phelps? Does it?
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
End of conversation.
Breathe, damn it!
Officer needs help, 103 and Blue.
Every man for himself!
Where's the super laundry? Oh, here. Let's check it out.
He's an honest cop.
He's the cop who arrested me.
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
Why is anything happening here? Go away. I want to talk to the owner. Why did he walk away immediately? Okay, we first go to the bar, then we come back here.
Whoa there!
Whoa there! Damn. We're stopping right here. Let's walk in. Check the place out.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Torrelson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. You know, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Hey, King of Game, welcome back.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home.
Thank you very much for the like, King of Game. I appreciate it.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
Let's check this out.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Yeah, it should be. Case number. I'm still on the same one I left with. I'm not sure which case it is exactly.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
He's thinking about it.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, two
Give it up,
creeps
Benny.
were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure, I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
Ah, New Jersey, okay.
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Okay, okay.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Think he's lying? It looks like he's thinking about it. I'm very doubtful if he's lying or if he's telling the truth.
The husband said she wanted
Yes.
to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Yes, we
Hey,
take
no
from
problem.
here. I will watch it,
This is
King of
Bates.
Game. I'm not sure when, but I will.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. You can't let the son of a bitch
People
get
always
away.
want to run.
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
Bates! We just want to talk!
Come on, you got a ride. Get in and drive. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Damn it. Go back.
Come
We have
on,
to be
Phelps,
quick.
you're letting this lust get away from you.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Ah, damn it. That's some bad luck here. Where is he going?
He's showing you how it's done.
Okay.
Maybe you shouldn't have waited for me, Phelps. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Let's end this farce. All right, you got me. I've had enough.
They always say that when they're when they can't go further.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Come on, punk.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Time of death, laundry label, victim's handbag.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat.
A
I'll
nice
explain my
private
theory
chat.
of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Richard here knows the drill. Of course he does. Gonna call Central again. See how the boys are doing.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
James Jessup. Let's hit this guy up. Oh, damn it. Did you hear the scream? Ah! Oh, it was really funny. Let's hit up the laundry services again.
11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
Wow, look at the car. Location, yellow cab trace.
You see our taxi anywhere?
Let's go. Damn it. Let's go.
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitford. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitford, 11K.
Where's that cab got to now?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It was a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Damn. Okay, we got this one as well. Let's go to the laundry services one more time. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Boom. Let's go. Oops.
I get the point.
Sorry.
Mac, you're gonna kill us!
No, you're not gonna die. We're not gonna die.
Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor slubs.
No, of course not.
The papers. Solve that case. He's a cop who arrested.
Is there something I can do here? Like check something out? You really can't do anything here. Why is that? Maybe it's around the back. Receiving hours. No. Nothing out of the extraordinary here. Not here either. Then we just go to Central. Maybe this is some place you have to go if you got some of the questions wrong or right or whatever. Doesn't matter. Come on, Rusty. We're going to Central Police Station. Century Broadcasting. Toot 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 toot. Let's go to Central Station. Mop mop. There we go. Whoop. There we are. Let's walk in. Can you? If I'm correct, you can't.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
In Mafia 2 you could.
Looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
And interview room 2. Hey sailor, what's up?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Torrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
Okay,
right.
Okay.
Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Torrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
Something about it here.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
Of course he's lying.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
Something is a little weird. Driver testifies to dropping Teresa and companion off at Crystal Ballroom. He's acting a little weird.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American, 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that,
Okay.
I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
Okay, okay.
The cab driver said that you were getting Pretty familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
Scumbag.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yes.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Everybody that's watching the stream, thank you very much for watching.
Commander.
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Okay,
What
weird.
now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Let's first check out the bus.
Three suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrelson picked up?
11K, roger.
Okay. So around midnight the card game ended. Still pretty weird. Whoop whoop. Holy shit.
Cole!
Let's check out the bus depot. Dun. It wasn't 8:35. Wasn't 6:06. Not 9:48. Now I have to check the clues again. 2:49. There's no bus there with that number, but let's check in.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
Let's check it out.
to run the loop.
Damn.
We're not gonna drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
That's true, we have a siren. Now come on, Rusty. We're gonna find this bus. Come on, he's running so slow.
All American 7-4, let's go get him. This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
Rusty's always
Here's me
nagging.
without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right
Holy
mood
shit.
for some legwork.
What the hell?
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
Whoop, whoop. Everyone that's tuning in, thank you very much for watching. We have to find this damn bus here. There is something big over there, but I think that's yeah, that's how do you say, a tram.
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. You just give me a nudge at the scene, right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife.
Oh, Rusty.
This is a job for your wife, Phelps. That was a good one, Rusty. I have to agree with him. I have to chase the damn bus. Wow, still haven't found that damn bus. Here we go.
How long is this bus route?
It actually covers an area around the size of Central Division.
The probability is we'll find it about halfway around.
Bad luck says we'll be chasing it all night.
That's real bad luck, Rusty, if that's true. And if that happens to be so, it's Rusty's fault for calling bad luck about it. Whoop. There it is.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Here we go.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
He's right.
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got
I will
off
check
on
it
the
out,
wrong
King of
stop
Game.
or something.
You gave me a lot of recommendations to look at.
Hobo Camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Hey, the police cars were good again.
Seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the Hobo Camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
Let's check it out. These bows hate cops. Let's go to the Hobo Camp. Oh, we're not gonna fall down there. Let's get up here. What kind of game is it, King of Game? The King of Flippers.
Gently.
Gently. Whoop whoop. Let's go to the Hobo Camp.
Officer needs help, 103 ND.
Here's the Hobo Camp. Hi Jimmy the Ranch, thanks for watching. How are you? Okay, I'm not sure if I would like that, King of Game. But thanks for the recommendation though. I appreciate it.
LAPD! We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out to the cavalry battle.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Fuck that. Keep it down,
Damn,
Phelps.
he's killing hobos?
These men know they're harboring a murderer?
We need to fight for it!
Okay.
Socialist utopia, blood.
Punk.
I hope you don't.
Here you go.
Phelps.
Bang.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Japanese have already done. Let's check out this beautiful house.
Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it. See what you
Missing
find.
morphine. Let's check this out.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. It's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir.
Hey, that's Jack Kelso.
Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack.
Dope
A local
peddlers.
gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and
Yeah.
they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate
Jack.
Negotiator Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret
LA
society.
Confidential? Okay, I will check it out. But I will still be playing it first, Jimmy. I already played it before in 2011, I'm gonna play it again.
We are better trained, Jack.
But I love the recommendation.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
And now I have to check out Copland, thanks to King of Game. I have to check out LA Confidential, thanks to you. Are there more recommendations for you from you people that I can watch? Okay. Well, I will check it out soon, and then if it's true, I will get back to you. Well, that's a rope with blood.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Torrelson's chin.
So very weird. Hey, what's this? A little bit of money.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
The Crystal Ballroom. That's weird. This is from the war.
Not much help.
Well, it's good to remember that he was in the army, but they already said that. Let's go, Rusty. We already killed enough hobos, thanks to you. He is so slow. Let's go.
Her husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession and we can charge the bum with murder.
Damn. Let's check out if we can arrest the bum. Again took the real road. Let's check out if it checks out.
We're going this way.
Okay.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Torrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I've killed.
Damn.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Torrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Damn.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Torrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Wait a second.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
He's so weird.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
Let's see, that's weird. Because... let's check it out one more time.
You have an alibi? Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses. So be it.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Torrelson.
Yes. Kind of confessed. But I don't think he did it. Again.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Torrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Crusaders. That's what we are called now. The Crusaders of LA. I missed two. One question and one clue. Identify the victim. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I just went to every house. Like I said, I played this one in 2011. Completed it. But man, I cannot remember everything from that game. It is what it is. And will Phelps cheat on his wife as well?
A blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
The studio secretary murder. There's that psychopath again.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve.
Lose your nerve.
It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. A 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
And they're all around the same age as well. Always around like 40 years old.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
When exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
refuses to accompany me.
Rusty's kind of growing on me again. I hated him a little bit, but he's alright now.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Damn. Money to loan on everything. We buy, sell, and trade. Let's go in.
How can I help you boys?
By talking.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Show them.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That
Hartfield's
one came from
Jewelry.
Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay, there's that one. What's this?
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
Okay, what can I do with it?
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Okay, now let's go. First go to the wheel yard.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Perp is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy.
Hey!
Hey! Calm down.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Whoop! Oh, the wheel road is down here. We have to drive that way.
Easy!
Shut up. Oh. Mop, mop. There we go.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know.
Yeah, that's true. Well, another dead body.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Well, coroner, where are you?
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
What is this?
Nope.
Nothing important. That's not important either. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Start with the coroner first.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Okay. Let's check the body first.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Again,
another
doorknob.
missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Damn. Okay, that's that. Let's check out the rest of her stuff. This one first. The one we last parted.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Okay. What is this?
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
The Keystone Film
That's going to be
Company.
difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Damn. So we don't have anything about that information. Hey.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Mensch's Bar.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're done here.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Okay, let's interview this scumbag.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Damn.
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
classic carmine.
Okay, the same again.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
He looks like a psychopath.
Found the body?
Do you see that?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
That's not true.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Holy shit.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
What a moron. And running, running, and running, running.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
It's me or my Colt 45. Okay, nice quote.
The store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help.
Let's go. Now you're working on the railroad.
Agreed that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
People are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay, then.
Armies can't fight without food.
Damn.
You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Yeah.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Let's go and do the street crime. There we go. Jump. It's a long drive. Everyone that's watching the stream, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Only if you like the content, of course. I'm not forcing you.
on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Okay.
Should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the post.
I'm not riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my ear.
But I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Jesus, there they go again. That looks like a fast car. Bonnie and Clyde.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Yeah, of course, I try my best, Rusty, but these cars don't have the best torque here. Mop, mop.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Oh, sorry, my friends. Look how weird that car got out of the way. Look. Oh, damn it. I have to accelerate again.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
No. Damn it, I was driving so good. I think they're both dead.
Give it up, LAPD!
Give it up, LAPD!
Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
Now we have to drive back. Level 16, oh! Bang, bang! There we go. Run, run. Here we go. Let's go there. Bang, bang, bang. Let's do that one as well. It's good to do some street crimes. Let's go. The city is pretty big actually, if you think about it. Sorry, bro. There we go. Why are you running, man? Are we getting close now? Because it's a pretty far drive, actually.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
God damn it! I said cough it up. I'm not gonna say it again.
Say cough it up.
That's it, old man. I've had enough of your gibberish.
Damn.
Give it up, LAPD.
Why, I oughta.
Hurry! You can still catch him.
I'm running for you, my friend.
There he is. See him?
Oh, he doesn't stop with the warning shot. Wow, what was... Oh shit, I thought it was X.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Bang! Headshot. Oh well. In the street crimes, a lot of people die. Apparently. Shit happens. Let's get back to the mission. Let's go straight ahead. Wah, 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 wah. Lots of driving here. Boop, boop. Here it is. Mensch's Bar.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch.
Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Ask around.
What's your name?
Damn.
Governor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Why are you screaming?
I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
That's not true.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings? I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Okay.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Okay.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
That kind
A
of thing.
regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you
Damn.
for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
He acted like there were a lot of people here, but that's not true. There was only one guy. Yeah, everyone knew her. Oh, this guy.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Okay. Don't be so touchy. Calm down. Wait a second. I'm not done here yet.
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
One more time, pal, and I'll break your fucking jaw.
Sure.
If you don't mind, I'm trying to grasp a very elusive thought.
Elusive thought. Is there someone here, maybe? In the back. No. We'll probably have to get around here again later. But not at this moment. Let's go to Levine's liquor store. The downtown branch.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his...
Seems like a nice boy.
Yeah, thanks. Get over here.
The cop that caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
The pretending to be dead? Yeah, that was I.
Wow, that looks like a beauty.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
Get out of the way. I have a crime to solve. Let's drive. Batch 1247.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
Yeah.
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Okay, Robbins, let's go.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store, that was never going to work out, was it?
No, of course not.
We'll take a look around. I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Damn.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Okay. The bowling alley. Rawlings Bowling.
Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Nothing there. Let's see.
She wasn't always such a loner.
She had some friends.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Aristotle metafixing.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Ah, that guy. Hey. Not important, but you never know. There's nothing here.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
She was an alcoholic and your friend, and you still kept selling her booze.
I
You ever
picked the
try to
wrong
stop
one.
an addict, detective? Better me than having her buy methylated spirits from the hardware store.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. To be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on it.
Yeah. That's
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Is he lying?
She talked about
I had to do bad cop.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
I thought you were Evelyn's friend, Robbins.
You should learn some manners, some goddamn respect.
We're catching murderers, not running a popularity contest.
Exactly, punk. Let's go. You got the cop car back.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, Code 2.
11 King, in or out? Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Let's first go to the bowling alley. I want to get some more evidence.
Hey, come on!
Rawlings bowling. The coppers.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. We got a guy works here by the name of Tiernan.
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks.
He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Look, he's running away.
Tiernan! LAPD!
The LAPD.
There!
Oh, that's a nice one.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer!
Another
shoot
runner.
the tire.
Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means, Phelps.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road!
Damn it. Why didn't his car spin out? Let's go.
Hit him, Cole! Spit him out!
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's alright, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it.
Punk. Get out of the car now.
Hands behind your head!
What an idiot. Oh, let's get this car again. I like this one. Locations, Central Police Station. Wait a second, I'm gonna go to Men's Bar. I'm gonna talk with that guy again. About the book. Let's do that. Let's see if that works. Sorry, bro.
Whoa, if someone reports this...
these cars are awesome.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Of course it's gonna be a miracle, my friend. Map. I'm gonna cover a lot of ground here. I'm gonna turn this corner here. Ooh. Oh man, couldn't totally control it. Sorry, bench.
Calm down.
Woo! Normally Rusty would have been dead. Oh, worst driver ever. Doesn't matter. I'll get out of the car. Hey everybody.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
You're lying. Here's a book.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Okay, thanks. That was what I needed. Now I can go to the station. See, it was a good hunch to go back to the bar after I found the book. That explains why Manch's bar wasn't striped off yet. Okay. Let's go. Speedster. People, what do you think of this game? Let me know in the comments. Do you think this game is cool, or have you already played it? Let me know. Central Station. The Central Police Station, of course.
Tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
And Carruthers. Oh no. Way Pinkers and Carruthers.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Torrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said Cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Yeah.
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Okay, Cap.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address from McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Let's go to the locations. We're still here. Maybe we can talk to that guy. Tiernan. Whatever the hell his name is.
You've got it made if you can get to that desk.
You've got it made at the homicide department.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
I want to go to interview room 2 for a second. Oh, there's no one here. Let's check out 1. Tiernan hasn't been processed yet. Okay.
I'm telling you.
Then we're just gonna visit the apartment of McCaffrey. We just go there. Oh, we don't have the police car here right now, so we're gonna take this jet set life. Hey, Rusty.
Let me
what's
pose a
up, bro?
question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Then Rusty stays a scumbag. I was starting to like him a little bit. He has a weird sense of humor. I like his harsh sense of humor. But if I would have met him in real life, I wouldn't like him one bit. Doesn't care if someone innocent goes behind bars. Moron. Whoop whoop. Action Jackson. Oh, we have to go down. Gonna take a shortcut.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Hey, shut up, Rusty. I got us there, didn't I? See, here. I learned to drive in GTA, so of course I drive like an idiot. Oh, wait a second. McCaffrey, apartment 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Rooms 3 and 4, then we have to get 1 floor up. Boom, boom, boom. 5 and 6 are over here. And we kick it in. I don't see anyone here. Then we check everything out.
No good to me.
No. Hey, there's the other half of the letter.
worn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
It is weird. What's this?
Don't think this is anything.
No. That's weird.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
I'm his neighbor.
Lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can ride him up to that. A citation at least.
A citation at least. Let me go up the roof.
Cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
Would you shut up, punk?
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
Let's see who's faster, my friend.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
There he is. See him?
Come here, punk.
Give it up, LAPD.
Just gonna jump over the fence. Okay, here we go.
Don't make me chase you.
Can we stop him here? Bang!
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Bonk.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. I guess it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Rusty is a very frustrating cop. Mop, mop. Okay. Crashed a little bit.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jeff?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Okay.
Don't fail me, young Phelps.
Don't fail me, young Phelps. First I want to talk to Tiernan.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to...
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Why are you lying?
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
I thought he wasn't lying.
He's
this
full
time.
of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Damn.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We want to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Let's talk to McCaffrey.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where
this
this
takes us.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
That's weird.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Yeah, I think so too.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
So you're telling me you were set up?
That's my conclusion.
Damn. I was wrong again.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. We can use that.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
You're really a big fat liar.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Holy shit.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to
They
put
really
this business
hated
about a
communists
repeat
in the
offender out of your
time.
mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at the prison graveyard.
Damn. But still, he didn't do it probably. He did not do it. Well guys, it's been around 2 hours. This will wrap it up for today with the streaming. I had a lot of fun today with LA Noire. Got pretty far. We're pretty far in the homicide desk. We're gonna move soon to the vice desk. So, fun times ahead. I would like to thank everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to give a like. If you liked it, of course. But for now guys, game on and on to the next time.